Why? Hello and welcome everybody. So today we're going to go ahead and do a day 1 update on the Path of Exile 2 Bloodmage character. So let's go ahead and start with some basics here. I'm doing this while I'm live on stream, so things are going to be a little crazy. So I'm currently using freezing shards. Freezing shards is coming from my weapon. It's a bit unethical. Let's not worry too much about it. It is crazy though. I'm currently using glaciation here for building up freeze and arcane tempo for more cast speed. You could try really whatever you want. I like this setup. On my life remnant skill, I have vitality to get some extra regen. It's really good when you're below your health cap. On my frostbolt, I have deceleration for less prod speed and scattershot. This is primarily just for clearing. I'm running an arctic armor with frost nexus and ambush. Doesn't really do much. It's kind of just fluff support gems. On Frostbomb, I'm running Lacerate because I have Ascended and I have the Bleed Gnome. I can't really notice anything happening with this yet. I suspect I'm going to have to go more into it. And then I've got Spell Cascade here, so it covers a wide radius. This is to inflict exposure in an AoE. I want to also put more duration on this as well, which I actually can because I have a Jeweler Orb. Cold Snaps actually are our Giga skill. This actually ended up being the Ice Nova to our Frostbolt, right? So it's got 40% AoE to help with clear. It's got Unleash, which you can see the charges. This means that when I cast this, it will unleash and pop all of them, right? The thing is, when you're fighting a boss, this doesn't actually do a lot of damage. The reason it does good damage when we clear, which you'll see in a minute, is solely because it's creating a freeze, and then the next cold snap is consuming the freeze, right? So the first cold snap goes out, triggers the freeze, and then it consumes the freeze, right? Sorry for all the subs, there's nothing I can really do about that. Chat's just being really nice, right? Alright, next up, let's go ahead and continue. I've got an unlinked hypothermia. It's kind of scary to link, and it's scary to level it up because of the fact that it costs life. So if you just sit here as a blood mage and you spam your skill, you're actually going to kill yourself. I don't know if you saw the overhealth that took. If I, for example, spam my curse again, you'll see what happens. Very dangerous. So my skill tree is very similar to the builder that I kind of showed. You can kind of see it located right here. I decided I kind of needed to prioritize crit, because if you don't prioritize crit as a blood mage, you're actually just worse off than playing the base class. So that's kind of why we did that. And then, of course, for the Ascendancy, we just ascended, and I went and grabbed Blood Barbs. Honestly, I'd probably grab Grasping Wounds in hindsight now, but we're going to try it out and just see, right? A lot to experiment with. So, for standard clearing, what I like to do is I basically walk with my Freezing Shards, and I spam tap my Cold Snap. I don't actually spam tap it, but so you can see here, there's a freeze, and then boom. If there's a lot of mobs, you can simply shoot the stuff like this, right? See that? How that works? Now, as we kill and we shatter and we crit, we are spawning the remnants, these ones right here. You grab these to go on your overhealth. One of the nice things about freezing shards, it comes from the weapon, don't forget that, is it doesn't cost life or mana. This is very good when you're clearing because it allows you to stay above on your life threshold, right? That's what's really nice about it. So you can see most of the clearing is literally left click and then, right? Left click into Cold Snap. Now, on bigger packs like this, right, you can actually just drop the Frost Bomb and then do that, and then kaboom. And then they're going to pop, right? The way this skill works is while it's down, you can see the minus 25. That's inflicting the exposure. Basically just means they take a lot more damage from your cold skills, right? Now, when you're on a boss fight, I don't think I'm going to get to show a boss fight here. On a boss fight, you want to freeze the target. Make sure the target is cursed if you're this far ahead, right? And then you want to pop it with your Cold Snap. You can alternatively keep hitting him with Freezing Shards, because Freezing Shards is really good. But we're just going to keep showing some gameplay here. Maybe we actually get to do some fun stuff. This actually looks like a boss fight. I don't really know where we are, but... Let's see... Lever. Not sure what's happening.
Knock, knock.
Sometimes the freezing shard just kills the mobs, and then therefore I don't get the freeze chain, so unlucky. Trying to find some tanky rares so I can show the stuff here, but we're not finding any. In terms of stats, I would definitely prioritize crit. Crit, life regen, and life are very big. And then, of course, resistances. I have really low life for my level. I feel like I should have like 1.1k. But my gear is very poo-poo across the board. There's not really much I can do about that. My resistance is even more poo-poo, except for fire. That's the only one that managed to be capped. Which is actually good, considering it looks like there's something fire-related up here. Oh, that's kind of cool. We're just going to keep going for a little bit. I know there's not too much POE2 content out right now, so I figured a longer video might help people out a little bit more. See some general gameplay. If you ever get surrounded with this build, the best thing you can do is drop a Frost Bomb on top of your character. The Frost Bomb hits incredibly hard, and honestly, in the early stages of the build, Frost Bomb is like kind of your single target. It's a very strong skill. The first skill I used my Jeweler Orb on was actually my Cold Snap. The Cold Snap was costing so much MP, and mainly HP, that I actually had to put Inspiration on it for it to cost less. Right now it costs 40 mana, 40 life. Without it, it was costing 60. I probably won't need it later in the game, but right now when I don't have the best sustain, it helps a lot to counter the Bloodmage node. If I could provide a tip for helping damage or scaling damage, if you ever find a caster wand like this with freezing shards, always pick them up and just throw a transmutation and an augmentation, see what you can get. I'd say your stat priority is like plus the level of gems, very high increased damage, and then you probably would want like, you know, crit or oh, actually, here's a tanky guy. So you see the freeze? So make sure he's cursed, put down the exposure, and then pop it. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good pop there. We can maybe get another one. So put this down, put the curse down, hit him, and then pop. See that? That big chunk? That's the combo of having your Frostbite on, along with the exposure on Frost Bomb, and then detonating with the Cold Snap. It can be a little tricky to set up, but thankfully, because we're playing a cold build, we actually have time, right? Everything's frozen. We're all chilled. I'm really hoping there's a boss coming up soon. Oh, here's a tanky guy. All right, let's try the combo here. So let's pull him out. Boom. Not too bad. And he's frozen again. Look at that. Oh. Oh, a level 11 uncut skill gem. Please have Comet. Oh. It has Comet. Okay, I somehow don't have enough in for it. This is something we're going to be testing out later. I'm going to hold that to the side. Maybe we get a cool staff here. Nah, we already have a 6 staff, to be fair. Good for mono builds, though. Comet is what I'm going to try using a bleed setup with, I think, for bosses. We'll see how it goes before we can get all of our, like, meta gems for, you know, cast on, etc. 2 int nodes off. It's because I had to switch some int nodes to dexterity. Because I found boots with like 90 life on them or 70 life. So I switched to dex for these boots right here. Unfortunate. Okay, Shirley, boss fight?
I see you down there.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get insta-gibbed. Alright, here we go. No idea what these mechanics are. We go in blind and we go straight face. Okay, so okay. Q into the curse. Okay, let's get back. I'm gonna recurse him again. There's a nice build-up. There's a freeze. Drop this down. Cold snap his ass. Okay, now we're gonna kite back. MP pot. Not sure what he's doing. Always keep up that frost bomb. Look at my Q. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my curse because I feel good on HP. He's running over to the fire. That's probably bad. We're just gonna sit back and keep hitting him. You could alternatively spam this skill, the right click. Okay, I think I'm about to get a freeze on him. Okay, he's gonna get frozen once he... Okay, there's the freeze. Hit again and cold snap him. There we go. Dodge roll out. When he's at like 70%. Okay, here I'm gonna go for my curse right now because we should have a. Oh, okay, that was spooky. Detonated, but didn't get as much damage as I wanted there. There's a health globe there, but I feel like I'm baiting myself for it. Don't forget, always spam your frost bomb. It does so much damage. Okay, we're about to get another freeze off. Okay, looks like there's a freeze right here. I'm gonna use my curse right now. Okay, drop the frost bomb again. He should freeze. There's the freeze. Going in for the detonate. Very nice. I really want them to add a freeze timer so we can see how much time is left on the freeze. So we know if we can, like, greed for another hit and then pop it, right? Because the cold snap literally eats the freeze. Anyway, I hope that the video helps you guys out with the demonstration of the playstyle of the character. I will obviously make some more updates since the character is at the moment purely cold themed, right? As we, you know, explore more stuff, I'll update. So hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Don't forget, you can always jump on twitch.tv/Pohx if you want to see the build live. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.